So, a very entertaining main race, and we are now in the hospitality of Hans Reiter and the Reiter engineering crew after they won the main race here at Zolder. Hans, first race of the season in FIA GT, and couldn't have been any better, really, could it?
Well, a little bit better. It could have been the Saturday race we didn't win, but no, seriously, can't be any better. We had pole. Peter said pole. Stephane did lap record in Q2. We won the main race. I'm extremely happy. More wasn't really possible.
Absolutely, and well, Peter, it all started today anyway with your start, getting into the lead and then pulling away very quickly. Hans told us in the main race that it was a setup choice that you'd chosen to try and pull out an advantage.
Yes, well, I think I knew the start would have been crucial, and also Hans said, I have to do it at the start, but for him there are no variables, it's either you do that or not, and I knew it would be crucial, and it worked out well. And I was also surprised that then I could pull away, because I thought if it would settle after the first two corners, then the gap would maybe a second or something, but then at least it would be. But the car was very strong, and I was able to pull away.
Absolutely. So, what did whose phone is that?
That's just off.
Well, anyway, we'll carry on. Warty, nevertheless, a great drive from both of the Lambo drivers, and well, Stephane's defending towards the end especially was impressive.
Well, I think that was the entertaining part of the race. I mean, Peter did his job, got the lead into turn one, and just pulled away from the field, built up a comfortable advantage over the chasing Audis. Great pit stops by both teams to get both drivers back out again, more or less with the same time gap. And then Stephane had to deal with sort of Zolder specialist and current hot rod of Belgium, Laurens van Thor, who was doing everything that he possibly could to distract, to bully, to pressure Stephane to making a mistake, and he didn't. And that's a really, really good result, and I'm sure you will feel justifiably proud of the drive that you did this afternoon.
Well, what can I say? I mean, normally I have to say first of all that my teammate made the lead by 6 seconds. So if I want to be as fast as him, I should be in the finish line also by 6 seconds in the second car. So, and it's not nice that when you have to really sort of maintain your position. It's always better that if you could sort of pull away. So obviously it was a difficult job, and but there is still some room for me to improve for the next races.
But for me too,
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, this guy did the cornerstone of this race, and I could maintain it. It's not nice when you have someone behind you that is a bit faster. But obviously, yesterday I did a mistake. I was overtaken, today not. So this is a good point. I'm happy, but there are still places for me to work on. But generally, I think first time for me here it was not a bad drive.
I think it was a very good drive. And how did you deal with the pressure? Because many drivers, when they get that intense pressure, are forced into maybe looking more behind than looking forwards. But you managed to keep your focus always ahead of you.
Well, it's very funny because I mean I come from a different kind of racing. I mean I raced before in Porsche Super Cup. That was a cup racing, and really you had to sort of control the opponents behind you. It was a normal task for you as a driver, but somehow really I sort of forget how to do this yesterday. But I was quite good in this really before. So this is the truth. And basically I had to do a better job today to really focus on the exits and so on. I mean, I was really nervous yesterday for my first stint, because obviously if you race with the guys like Peter Coxes or Sebastien Loeb or Ricardo Zonta, I mean, I come from a country that is not usual for us to be in such a pace, in such a level. So yeah, I mean, I have great respect of being here and to be leading such races. But today it was somehow better. So I would say yesterday was practice, and then again my team boss was even talking to me before last chicane what I should do. So I had all the possibilities that I could, and I'm happy that it all worked.
Peter, you pulled away very quickly, but the strategy that you adopted with the car was to get the maximum out of the tyre early in the race. That's what I would imagine.
Yeah.
And you achieved that.
I think, yeah, I think I did the first 2 laps, especially the first lap, the out lap. So the start lap was very good, I think. And then I just I wanted to, yeah, as I said, to drive the maximum. Don't look in my mirror. I looked in the mirror and I saw the gap growing, and then I just after a while just wanted to maintain the pace, because here Zolder is known for being very hard on the brake, you know, and I wanted to give the car in the best possible state to Stephane to finish the race, you know. I mean, so I tried to then keep a constant level, and then they informed me about the gap. And that's how we approach the race.
But also, this circuit is notoriously hard on the left front tyre.
Yeah.
You know, getting the car balanced, to maintain the balance through the whole stint, is very difficult, and that takes a lot of skill in getting what you want from the car, and then being able to use it hard all the way through.
Yeah. I think we made a step, but we still lacking a little bit. But for sure, we made an improvement compared to yesterday, but it shows the potential of our Lamborghini. And as I said, we are very short on mileage at the moment. Still, we have to practice a little bit more. But maybe now we get the opportunity to prepare better even for Zandvoort.
So Stephane alluded to it there, Hans. How hands-on are you as a team manager then? Are you always on the radio saying do
Always.
this, do that? Or?
Actually my education is race engineer, and as a race engineer I would say I don't know the English word. In German it's called Oenuch. So we know how it works, but we can't do it.
Yeah.
So I'm permanently on the radio and speaking to this, don't do that. And if I see that he's overdriving it, I try to bring him down,
Did you think that happened today? Because there were times today
when he was sliding into the
he was
corners,
hitting
you saw
the
he's
curbs,
overdriving.
yeah.
And the thing is, when he goes faster, about half a second, the Audi is still able to follow.
Yeah.
But the risk that he makes a mistake is bigger. So I told him to slow down by half a second to be sure you make no mistake, and the Audi still cannot pass you. You know, if you're 1 second too slow and you make no mistake, nobody's gonna pass you.
Excellent.
If you're 1 second fast and you make a mistake, they pass you.
Well, a brilliant job from all three of you really, and the whole team as well. The pit stops have been very good as well this weekend. And the next race is Zandvoort, home race for you, Peter. You must be looking forward to that.
Well, home race, I mean, physically this one is more close to my home than Zandvoort, so, but it's nice to race in your own country, obviously, and I hope we can do that, and that we can be part of the action and continue where we left off here today.
Well, you can join all the action with Watty and I on the 6th and 7th of July, coming to you live from Zandvoort. You can watch it on TV or here on the GT Series YouTube page. Join us then. We're going to have some more drinks. Goodbye.